We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brian Barrios, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty V. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hiura has a play. 2 gone. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Eddie James. Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Standing in, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the runner will score from second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back now. Up next for Arizona, Wander Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Wander Franco.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
What a great field.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Cincinnati Reds, 9 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Keston Hiura.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Yusniel Diaz, not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eddie James. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Unbelievably, his 80th of the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Digging in, Alek Thomas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Alek
3-2 pitch.
Thomas.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So one into the box, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now. Stepping in, Seth Beer. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, one away. Striding in once again, Eddie James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So stepping in, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one is launched. Look at this. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Boom goes the dynamite. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The D-backs put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
Giants, 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 5.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Reds. Number 9, Eddie James.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. That average way up there to start things out. With, my goodness, 81 home runs and an RBI count that's topped the 170 mark. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And try it. Reed Schaller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
A 2-0 finish today. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Joey Murray earns the win, his 2nd. Alex Young records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Daniel Mengden is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now batting, number 25 comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. And he is tagged out. Go down. Leading off the inning, Eddie James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate, number 25. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw into third, and they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Dylan Cousins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Now at the plate, Zach Collins. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. At the plate, Eddie James. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Levi Kelly earns the win, his second. Alex Young closes the door for the save, his 16th of the